This is a first person parkour game, and in this video, I'm gonna be showing you how you can make this game in Python. In this video, I will be using Ursina engine. If you don't know what it is, then I really recommend watching this video first, where I cover its basics. The link to it would be in the description. First, we're gonna import the Ursina module. For that, we need to type from Ursina import star. After that, we can import the built-in first-person controller, which is a really nice feature that comes with Ursina engine. For that, we need to type from Ursina dot prefabs dot first person controller with underscores import first person controller. After that, we're gonna import the random module so that we can place the blocks randomly in the z axis and the y axis, as I showed you in the beginning of the video. Now we will create a basic screen, which is app equal to Ursina, then app dot run. Now we're gonna create the player, which would be just a first person controller object. I'm gonna write first person controller player equal to first person controller. Then I'm gonna keep the spawn position as 020 0, which is basically it is going to spawn up above the origin position, which is the 000, and I'm going to keep it speed as 12, which is going to make it a bit fast than the default speed, which is 8, I think. And to make it fast, we just need to increase the speed. I'm going to keep it as 12. After that, we will make a sky background by just writing sky and then empty brackets. After that, we can create a spawn platform, spawn equal to entity. Then I'm gonna keep its model as cube. Then its size, I'm gonna keep it as 4.54. It's just going to be a cuboid now because we have changed its size in different axes. It is just going to be a flat cuboid, and I'm gonna keep the color as red because it is the spawn point. And for the finishing point, I'm gonna keep the color as blue so that we can differentiate between them. So color equal to color dot red, then so that the first person controller can collide with the spawn point. I'm gonna keep the collider as mesh. Then I'm gonna put the texture as white cube so that its boundaries are visible. Then as it is the starting point, I'm gonna keep the position as 0 0 0. Now I'm gonna make 3 variables, which are the x, y and z variables, so that we can define the position of each platform in the game. I'm gonna keep the starting position in the x axis as 8, so I've kept x equal to 8. I'm gonna keep the y and z as 0 for now because they are to be decided by some random numbers. After that, we're gonna spawn all the platforms. For that, we need to type for INRange, which is a for loop. Then I'm gonna keep 20 platforms. After that, we can just name one platform as block. I'm just gonna copy this whole thing from the spawn entity. Then I'm just gonna copy paste it here. I have done this because the properties would be exactly the same. Just I'm gonna change the color to green to differentiate between the platforms. Then the position would be x, y, and z. And before that, we need to define the y variable and the z variable. to make them random, for that we need to type y equal to random dot uniform, which means that it can pick any number from a given range including the decimals. I'm gonna keep it as -1 -1 to 1, and for the z axis I'm gonna keep the range as -3 and then 3. After that, we're gonna increase the x value from however we want according to the difficulty we need. So I'm gonna keep for now as 8. Now if I save and then run this, the output would be basically the platforms all lined up in the positions, and the parkour game is pretty much done. Just we need to make the finishing point. For the finishing point, we can again copy the spawn details. Just put the x axis as somewhat more than the x variable so that it spawns after the platforms. So I'm just going to put x plus 4 for the position in the x axis, and I'm gonna change the color to color dot blue to mark the finishing line. And one last thing we have to add is that to respawn the player, if it goes below the y level intended, which means if it falls down. So for that we are just going to create an infinite loop, which is the def update function, and then if the player's y position is smaller than -10, which is like pretty down below the spawn point, which is the 0 y level, the player position would be again to what it originally spawned in, which is 0 20 0. Now if I save and then run this, now if I try to fall down below, then I'm just going to be spawned back in the original position. So that was all from this video. Thanks for watching.